Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is Relax OK Comics back to you guys with another video. This video, we're going to be talking about what's going on in the DCU. We're going to talk about all the projects that's already been mentioned, some of the projects that has been canceled, and rumor projects in this video. We already had Creature Commandos already been aired, but it's not the official start of the DCU. We already know what the official start of the DCU is, right? It's been a wild ride since James Gunn has been hired, and he mentioned who's going to be cast for Superman. So Superman premieres next week on July 11th and kicks everything off, and follow up with Supergirl finishing filming. We got Batman, the Batman, and DCU Batman. And my most anticipated show that I'm excited for is the Green Lantern TV show, and much, much more. Like, subscribe, dislike it if you dislike it. So we're going to dive right into it. All right, let's get it. All right, so the first thing that we're going to be talking about is Superman. No big surprise there, ladies and gentlemen. Superman will be released next week on July 11th worldwide. But if you have your Amazon account, you can still order early access to Superman on July 8th. You can order it right now. There's still tickets available. I can't wait. I can't see it that day because it's on a Tuesday only for one time. It's at 7 o'clock, which I can't make. So I'll be front row center on July 11th to see this movie. Now, when it comes to this movie, we all know what's at stake here, right? We know the importance of this movie. We know how much is riding on this movie, so to speak. And that has to do with money, obviously. The money makes the world go around, is what they say. So when it comes to the box office numbers and the first week opening for Superman, it was tracking around 90 mil to like 165 mil. That's not bad. I mean, I think my predictions for overall is going to make around 800 to 900 mil. Some have it for a bill. Some even have it for less than Man of Steel, which is kind of crazy to me. But with that being said, what I'm anticipating from this movie, I can't wait to see the performance of David Cornsweet. The ability to turn it off and on from Clark Kent to Superman. I can't wait to see what the tone of the movie is, how the tone is, like, you know, just how it is in general. Now, when it comes to Lex Luthor's performance, I'm always key on the villain, right? How he's going to be portrayed, how is he going to act. But James Gunn, this gives me some light that he loves Smallville. And if you have watched Smallville, Lex Luthor most likely is being implemented into this movie. He's going to be into this movie. The behaviors, the acting and acting style, you know what I'm saying? So I can't wait to see the performance of Lex Luthor. I can't wait to see Superman and Lois Lane's relationship. I'm pretty sure it's already there. I mean, if you see the pictures, you see the little clips here and there, they look like they got it down pat, right? James Gunn has mentioned the action. I can't wait to see the action in this movie. He said there's going to be tons of action, moving around, all that crap, all that good stuff, yada yada yada. But the most concerning thing about this movie is having a lot of heroes in this movie. But James Gunn told us it's gonna be focused on Superman and obviously Lex Luthor and all that. It's not gonna be focused on every character. It is a Superman movie. Rumors said that there was going to be a new suit at the end of the movie, but we don't know. We'll see. We have to wait and see. There is an end credit for the movie. So let me know what you guys think about the update for Superman. I can't wait to see what's going to happen here because, DC Studios and Warner Bros. Are literally riding on this movie to be successful. And if this movie's not successful, you can say goodbye to the other projects that's supposed to be coming out, right? So let me know what you guys think. I'm super excited to see the anticipation of this movie. All right, next up, we got Supergirl. Now, Supergirl, Women of Tomorrow's title of the movie has been changed strictly to Supergirl. Now, just like what James Gunn did with Superman Legacy, change it to Superman Legacy to Superman. Plain and simple, straight to the point. Now, when it comes to Supergirl movie, right, there has been a few leaks, not a lot of leaks, but just a few tad leaks on this movie. We haven't gotten any updates. We don't even know what's happening. We didn't get anything. They made sure they kept that under wraps, which I wish they did with Superman, but I mean it was filmed in Cleveland, so it's gonna get leaked. But I'm excited to see what's cooking up in Supergirl. Now, Jason Momoa, which we already knew he was going to be Lobo from the start. Like, even when he was in the DCEU as Aquaman, we already was like, yo, he looks like Lobo. Why didn't he just play Lobo? Like, what are we doing right now? Like, cast someone else as Aquaman. What's happening here? So we already know, like, he was leaving the office of DC Studios, walking out. He got some exciting news, but we already knew it was Lobo. Like, come on now. Then he had an interview stating that, he thought he was gonna get cast as Lobo with Zack Snyder. I find that kind of funny. But yeah, there's no secret here regarding the casting for Lobo. What I'm expecting to see is the performance of Lobo. I hope they get him down right, do it right. I'm pretty sure he's gonna kill that role. Regarding Lobo as well, the design of the character, I can't wait to see what he's gonna look like. We finally get to see a new look of a Superman villain. I can't wait to see what Supergirl's suit will look like. I want to see if they're gonna have it somewhat like the same suit style. Most likely, since they're both Kryptonian, but not really. It won't probably be the same because Clark Kent's mother made the suit. I want to see the performance of Supergirl, right? I hope they don't take away her the way she is. She's an aggressive fighter. That's what I love about her. She's like quick-tempered, willing to do whatever she got to do to make sure that she defeats her enemy. I can't wait to see that. I hope they stay true to that. And who is the big bad guy of the movie? Now, I know that they're staying focused on the comic book run of Supergirl Women of Tomorrow, so you can go ahead and check that out and try to get an idea. With that being said, with that specific comic book, they actually mentioned that Lobo was supposed to be in that comic, but he was scrapped out. I find that part is crazy to me. Okay, so now the next thing that we're going to talk about is Peacemaker. Peacemaker, I mean, I don't need to speak for this character. I mean, if you've seen the last season, you already know what it is. There was already a trailer on this. This is James Gunn's baby here, Peacemaker. He loves the character. Filmed by John Cena. The TV series drops in August, late August, I think. Yeah, but we already know. But the one updates that I will give you guys is that there's 2 cameos. If you haven't seen the trailer, is Hawk Girl and Guy Gardner will be in here. And I did read somewhere that Superman will make an appearance in this TV series, which is kind of exciting, to be honest with you. They're all connected somehow, some way. All right, so now what am I looking forward to when it comes to this TV series? I'm just looking to see how the story will tie in with everything regarding the DCU. Also, I can't wait to see what that room is. When you see Peacemaker walk inside that room, and then he walks out, and then you see himself behind him. Why are we seeing 2 Peacemakers, right? And now it makes you think, okay, if he opens that door, and that Peacemaker came out, and that Peacemaker is involved in the DCEU, are we gonna see DCEU characters? Don't know. It's funny, isn't it? All right, man. Definitely excited for this one. We got Green Lantern, the Lantern TV series. It comes out next year in the summer. Womp womp. Why we gotta wait that long? But James Gunn mentioned that this is gonna be important. And the reason why I'm so excited for this, man, we getting Jon Stewart, y'all. Jon Stewart, and we getting Hal Jordan teaming up together. Yeah, we already know who Hal Jordan is. We already seen the movie. The movie was horrible. Let's forget about that, right? Quick, throw that in the trash, in the recycle bin. But however, I'm definitely excited because James Gunn has mentioned in Chapter 1, God of Monsters announcement, when he mentioned that they discover a terrifying mystery that ties into everything in the DC universe. That's most important. So we have to stay locked in on this TV series. Now, they finished wrapping up. That's some great news. The most shocking thing about this whole thing is we haven't gotten any leaks. That's shocking. And it was filmed outside, so they only gave us the photos that they wanted us to see. You see Hal, and you see John walking down the street, and you see the Green Lantern ring on his finger. Then you see the next photo here. You see him holding the gat coming out the car. But I'm definitely excited to see this, and why am I so excited is because I want to see what big threat did they discover, right? Who did they discover? Who is it? Brainiac or Darkseid? The villain that they cast as well is Sinestro. Definitely excited. I hope they get him right, man. And then last but not least, obviously the suit design. Can't wait to see what that's gonna look like. All right, now the next thing that we got here was one of the shocks of the DCU is Clayface. James Gunn has mentioned and made an announcement that they're going to move forward with Clayface, Mike Flanagan's story. That's what they're going to stay focused on when it comes to the Clayface. That's what they're going to be centered around. Now, the reason why James Gunn has, thumbs up this project is because the script was done right. Now, Mike's story, if no one knows, it's based off the Batman animated series Feet of Clay. There's 2 episodes, part 1 and part 2. So go ahead and check that out so you can get an idea on what this movie is going to be based on. It's rated R, obviously has to be rated R. It's kind of like horror style, kind of, and the budget is 40 mil. Yeah, that's crazy, isn't it? So it's season 1, episode 20 and 21. So go ahead and check that out for you guys selves. Now, the important thing about this is the red flag that I see here. Not red flag, but it's a green flag. James Gunn has mentioned, and he said, quote, "Nothing is changing." Now, when James Gunn says nothing is changing, you want to pay attention as close as possible, because if you watch that episode, you know Batman's involved. They have not cast Batman in the DCU. I'm going to say that again. They did not cast Batman in the DCU. That's right. So, if James Gunn is saying that this TV series, this movie would not change, we have to see Batman. No exceptions. All right, Batman. Oh boy. So Batman is finished. Matt Reeves has finished the script for the Batman. James Gunn hasn't seen the script. We don't have to worry about Matt Reeves' script. Look at his track record. We already know the script is going to be solid. Matt Reeves as well posted it on his Instagram and his X.com. Why am I saying X.com? Twitter. On his account. He posted him in the background with, I don't know who that is in the background, blurred out with the script in front of the picture. So, yeah, finished, complete. Finally, we can move forward. Now, DCU Batman. We don't have a lot to say on this besides little interviews that James Gunn has mentioned. Silhouette, Sweat. We already know that James Gunn is mentioning that this movie, the Batman, not Batman. Dang, I'm getting confused, y'all. Batman in a DCU has to be done right. He wants it done right. I want a different color costume. Suit for Batman. That's what I want. I want to see I don't know about y'all. I want to see the blue and the gray. That's what I want to see. I know I don't speak for everybody else, but that's what I want to see. All right, so that's all, folks. That's what we have here. But when it comes to the regular things like Swamp Thing it hasn't been canceled, which is good news. Authorities has been canceled, which sucks. Sergeant screenshot, I forgot the name. I'm blanking right now, but Sergeant was canceled, but I guess they're still gonna be moving forward with it. However, what else is there? Oh, and I guess now they're gonna be moving forward to Blue Beetle as the animated series, but he's still gonna be connected to the universe. Amanda Waller as well. She hasn't been that TV series has not been canceled. I haven't heard anything regarding Booster Gold, so I'm not 100% sure on that one, but just one thing has been canceled that I've noticed so far. If I missed anything, please let me know down below. But, Relax OK is out. I hope you guys love, the talk. Like, subscribe, dislike, you guys dislike it. All right, Relax OK is relaxing out. Peace, y'all.